Whoa, hey. We're back in it playing another video game. You're joined by another of my good friends. Cider!
Finally bringing some class to this fucking shit.
He's not one of the Kane boys because we don't want him to be on a live stream because he's gonna say some shit that cannot be taken back. But now he's here in the edited format.
You mean I'm your most honest friend?
Sure, let's call it that. We're playing Darkest Dungeon 2. Me and Cider are both huge fans of Darkest Dungeon 1, and I think this game's pretty fucking good. It's definitely different in genre, like, it's definitely within the same, like, vibe and feel, but, like, it's definitely different, like, gameplay genre, and Cider has seen none of this.
I'm sorry. Wait. You're telling me there are changes in the sequel?
Yeah, they made changes in the sequel that came out a full 7 years after.
Okay, so I immediately have to hate this now. How dare they not just make the same game over and over again? Listen,
unironically, that's what Black Reliquary is, to be fair. Like that exists also, you can play Black Reliquary. It's on Steam. That's its own separate listing of the Darkest Dungeon expansion.
Like, while I don't know anything about the Darkest Dungeon 2 gameplay, mechanics, and story and stuff like that, I was aware of the discussion that was happening.
Yeah, the combat is the same. The actual gameplay loop itself is different, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's
what the same systems, but the difference is actually in combat stuff.
Yeah, like, I was around for, like, when they were doing the beta testing and all that, and they were continuously, like releasing new updates and stuff.
Yep.
So I figured I would leave it till the final version dropped, and then I just forgot about it.
The final version did drop. It had 2 DLCs.
Calculations were correct.
Yeah, no, it did, but then by that point I was like,
yeah.
I don't really care anymore.
This is a direct sequel to the fucking, what's it called? The fucking Beast got out and fucking disgorged it. It's a total fucking apocalypse.
The world is a waste.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
The whole fucking madness apocalypse.
And yet.
But they are continuing the story, right?
Yes, they are continuing the story correctly.
Nice. Looking forward to this.
Take this.
I've got all my experience and answers lined up, Shen.
The very last of it.
Just for you.
It is yours.
It's the last hope. We get the flame.
You were bold once.
We have to link the fire.
Once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness.
No, I did relate to
on the horizon.
What was it? The Plague Doctor the most.
Yeah.
In the previous game, I thought like his story was his or her. I can't tell with Darkest Dungeon characters. I didn't know the Shieldbreaker. Yeah, I didn't
woman to the
know.
point of her story is
the
whole point is that she's a woman. Because that's the whole thing that she got I
didn't the thing is when I was first playing Darkest Dungeon, I didn't really pay attention to the character stories. I'm just like, oh, these are just mooks that will die eventually. So
fair. But also the Shieldbreaker expressly has story built into the gameplay. You gotta do the 7 nightmares.
No, it does. It does.
They're the one that has the story that you cannot avoid.
That's when
you gotta fight
that's when I started because to be fair with Shieldbreaker, I didn't take her on a long trip.
Yeah, fair. I believe that only happens when you camp.
Yeah, and if you use the bounty hunter or Vestal's prevention of nighttime ambush, I think it mitigates that.
I think it does. I'm pretty sure.
So it was a while, and my team got wiped the first time.
Yeah, fair. Darkest Dungeon 2 has way more lore and way more story to its actual characters. There's a whole mechanic there's an entire mechanic of the way you unlock new moves is not through the guild hall trainer guy. How you unlock new moves is by going through backstory gameplay, like backstory story fights. It's very cool.
I actually kind of that actually sounds better to me because I think the least
you complete the second run in the video game, then you just max out every character to the actually good kid.
Yeah, no,
this is much more of a sense of progression.
I don't know. Maybe it was different. Maybe it was different for you, but I always had a difficult time gathering all not the gold because you just go on a two antiquarian runs.
You get so much money.
It was the actual
the artifacts,
portraits and all that shit.
Yeah, portraits and busts.
Yeah, so I did in fact did not like the way they did.
Yeah, city upgrading was kind of weird. There is kind of a mechanic like this in Darkest Dungeon 2 in the most recent update. I'm super gonna do its Kingdoms mode. It's very weird. It's a lot closer to the original Darkest Dungeon, but I'm gonna say it's less interesting than what Darkest Dungeon 2 does, and definitely less good than the actual main gameplay loop of Darkest Dungeon. If that makes any sense.
No, I can see that, but like...
It's basically about, like, defending territories and, like, assigning characters to different territories to fight off, like, automated hordes. Of, like, automated fights. It's weird. It's a whole thing. And, like, you're also maintaining resources.
I'm sorry, like, automated fights?
Yeah, so, like, literally
game.
you could say, hey, I'm leaving the fucking Plague Doctor here because I know there's a bunch of Plague guys coming from the south. And their job is to fight off all the Blight guys. And they will fight off all the Blight guys, but, like, you know, you're out of Plague Doctor for the rest of the run. Because they're stuck defending against Blight.
No, Plague Doctor was top tier in, like, Dark.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
They're very, very, like...
They removed disease, they could heal basically every status effect, every, like damage over time status effect. They had really good healing, they could apply ridiculous DOT. So good.
Yeah, no, the DOT was insane, man. Like, imagine doing 5 damage at level 1 per
They had stun 2 at base. That's wild. But let's do the prologue.
I just the one problem with the Plague Doctor is, like, she has a bunch of, she has a bunch of, like, shuffle moves, which don't really matter. It's like, like, most enemies in Darkest Dungeon 1, if you shuffle their positions, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah. I mean, it changes some things, like, what's it called? Or, like, not the Vestal, the Leper. Like, the Leper gets totally fucked if they get shuffled around.
No, but, like, if you shuffle around the enemies, it doesn't fucking matter, right? Like, at all, for like, 95% of the case. Like, there's that, like, fucking big Wolverine dude who, like, does bleeding damage. Like, if you put him in, like, the back two, he'll do, like, stumbling scratch. Like, okay,
so,
cool. That's
this is the first
like,
party arrangement in question. It's the 4 base, and then also the 2 DLCs of Duelist and the Abomination. Both got their own, like, DLC campaign.
Okay.
The main 4 is Man-at-Arms, Highwayman, Grave Robber, Plague Doctor.
Well, then what about the other 2 at the end?
The other 2 are Duelist and Abomination. Duelist is like the newest, is like the truly new one, where they have like a fully different kit. They're kind of a substitute for. God, they are very strange. They're like kind of Bounty Hunter, kind of Arbalist. It's very strange. They're like all melee. They're like melee movement stuff. It's weird but cool.
So, like, are there any, like, major skill changes for these,
Seeking to outpace the past.
Like everyone's base kit is, like, not their best stuff. Like, you know, Highwayman doesn't have his point-blank shot, and he doesn't have his other thing. He doesn't have his...
That's a lunge, though, that's good.
Pure Skilless, the Plague Doctor doesn't have the stun grenade right now. And also, I don't think she doesn't have Plague Grenade either. She's neither. She's neither Plague Grenade nor Stun Grenade. But she's still good. And like...
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
What do you think about this arrangement, boys?
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
I think, like, yeah, Abomination in position 2. Like, are you gonna... Does he still have his, like, transformation bit?
Not right now, no. He unlocks it. So right now he just has the chains. Which, you know, he wants to be position 2 because that lets him do manacles and his backlash.
Like, are the stun percentages maintained from, like, the previous iteration?
Stun is different. It's very strange. Basically, there are very few characters that will do stun, but they will do stagger, which stagger is basically the enemy is guaranteed to go last in turn order. However, there is still stun technically. Stun requires that an enemy has combo on them. In order for it to, like, proc stun. Effects will have a secondary effect of inflict stun if enemy has a combo marker on them. And there are a bunch of attacks that inflict combo. It's hard to get stun, but it's easier to manipulate turn order.
Alright, it's gonna be easier to explain if you, like, just show me. So
yeah, you'll see it. You'll get it. You'll catch on. The combat is very similar to base game, aside from the slight things. They simplified the hit bot, the 2-hit and not to hit.
And let us hope enough yet remains.
Like, the simplified it so it's like a, what's it called, so it's like 50, 75, 100s. And the percentiles and, like, enemies that have higher avoid have a status on them that makes them have a higher avoid.
Right.
Yep. So, let's get rolling. The animations in this game are so good. The animations in this game are so much better, though.
No, I can tell, like...
Like, they're 3D models.
Yeah,
they're cel-shaded 3D models.
Clearly.
They're cel-shaded pre-rendered 3D models.
Yeah.
That have in-betweens.
Like, yeah, it has been 7 years, and, like, they put in the
They got a good-ass budget on this, yeah.
Tentacles.
On to the next.
He has 10. I think poison gets him. Yeah, now poison gets him. Cool.
Nice.
Jerk off a little.
Collaboration confers advantage.
I mean, like, with this... Oh, nice.
Also, they changed how healing works, so there's way less like flat healing and it's more percentile based.
Right. So like the vessel doesn't get to do like godlike healing on every turn.
No, but later on she can be like, yeah, I'm healing 40% on everyone, and you go, shit, man, that's 40% of everyone, you know. Technically, like it literally what it does is it actually buffs tanks and like it nerfs frail guys a little bit because it's percentile of their health.
Alright, wait, what is this encounter?
This encounter is basically, it's much more like of events of like either helping people or like going into like small side dungeons and stuff, and like different characters will want different things they want to do. Like this guy wants to hang out with them and will get a trinket out of it on the chart, and this guy wants to hang out and get medicine out of them. So I'm thinking trinket.
Trinket, yeah. Sounds good. Oh.
Ooh, plus 10 healing, different skills, plus 10 damage taken. Goddamn, that's very good. They definitely wasted.
This is your first run, right?
Yeah, this is the first run of this run.
How trinkets work?
But this what's it called? Oh, this account, yeah. I do, what's it called? I gotta make an account for content. My first one, I literally like 100% of the video game.
Right, like that's what I was thinking. I'm like, did you like rebuy this game?
No, you can just have multiple profiles, which is so nice. That's good.
Sure.
Just it's more death res and more stress res.
I like the layout a bit more than the first one, I think.
It's way better to
like
make information. You don't need to hover over anything, and like you get to see the character and like you can see their skills and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a real hover over everything kind of thing rather than press a button, which is what it used to be.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
Do we still have the same narrator, though? Because I'm not picking up
yes, it is. I believe it is the narrator.
Even your valley is not immune to the spreading.
I will say that like the number one criticism that like this game got for like the longest time, especially in like early access beta stuff, was very specifically like the cart, because the cart is like the primary way we go in between fights rather than like dungeon crawling, and the cart used to be a way more involved thing and way slower. And you can probably guess like how that worked out. It's a not super involved game that like, you know. They eventually fixed it, so it's much faster. So the cart's much faster, and much less stuff involved with it. There's way less mechanics. Yep, that's blind.
Oh shit, we got zombies.
Yep.
We got zombies, boy.
I mean, they're white, but yeah.
Writ large.
Man, they still just hit through blind. That's so annoying. I think we gotta start railing on these guys.
At least the big guy, yeah.
Yeah, the big guy could be a problem. That's guarding.
Oh, is he? Okay, guarding. All right.
Yeah, basically, if I want to hear that, it'll hit him
anyways.
instead. You know how it is.
Yes, I've played Darkest Dungeon 1.
I'm being sure. I don't remember all the mechanics that did get carried over from 1 to 2. So I don't have off the dome like every mechanic that was in 1 that isn't in 2, or vice versa. Damn it.
And carelessness.
And you want to be a content creator?
Yeah. This guy's fucking making content over here. Get a look at this fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Ow. Ow.
Sounds right, unless you say it with like a vaguely like New Jersey accent.
Yeah, you've got to be Jersey Shore for that one.
Like, oh, Canada. Wait, no, I can't say that. Bleep that.
I'm gonna cut that out. Thanks, Cider. Thanks, Cider.
Yeah,
Making this a little harder for me. Cider, I'm gonna ask you when we get to a silent moment for you to make a sensor noise for yourself. Like, you need to like just very clearly be like you're like redacted or something. Like really clearly.
No,
like that's what I need from you now.
No, yeah. We'll do that. All right. Hold on.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. Metal Alchemist.
Fantastic joke.
Thanks, I thought of it myself.
Fantastic joke. Oh, damn.
Nice.
Yeah, get him.
Honestly, Disney's kind of kicking ass to ass right now. You got a pretty good starting passive. Wait, how do you get his repel? Oh, it's Duelist Advance, duh. Duelist Advance, give him double repost. Give him 2 stacks of repost.
Let's go.
Let's leave this guy down. Also, an important thing, some enemies have Death Defy. The same way that player characters do, and it's very cool.
Damn. Really? Okay.
Yeah, so there are some enemies that will just hit them like 4 or 5 times. Not too bad,
I
but
can
like.
see how that can be tedious.
But also, like, usually it's more so of a design for like boss fights kind of thing, so you can't just like DPS them down fast enough. You don't have to see some of their mechanics. And also, like damage. That's why damage over time actually got a buff here, because damage time also eats a death blow. Shield.
Wait, DOT just doesn't kill them?
Well, no. If they have a death, we just killed them if they didn't have enough health. But if they have a death shield, it just eats it.
Push on to the
Damn.
Very nice.
Rest and resupply await you.
Yeah, I got a new combat item also, which is. Yeah, there's still kind of a flame mechanic, but like it's weird and different.
So does the flame not like?
The flame does go out as time. The flame does still go out as time goes on, and like that does like make enemies stronger and enemies weaker, and like more risk reward thing. But like it's different.
Right.
To write, think.
Oh, prologue completed. That was easy.
Wait, that was
the prologue. As in they go to one hotel and fight 3 guys.
You have found and begin your
the actual thing is that what's called the end of every journey, like different things will be worth different numbers of candles, and I've used those candles to unlock items and characters.
Do not despair. There is nobility in the attempt.
The permanent runs. And they do have to unlock everything. That's the other thing of like what's called of like one why I want to do a new file on this, but also. What's called? It's really tedious to actually go for 100% because you're just kind of grinding out the same like last run for most things.
To recall a thing,
you know,
is to make
to get like a billion candles. What do you think we should unlock? A bunch of trinkets, combat items, stagecoach items, or in items? Trinkets are obviously trinkets. Combat items are combat items. Stagecoaches are passes that help with the actual journey. In items are consumables that we use in between, like fights.
I'd still go for trinket.
Yeah, fair. It is also the largest. It's 73 items.
A drop of sanity.
In
a also, it's like a gotcha machine system, so like, I mean, you can't get duplicates, but it is still a little frustrating. Theoretically.
Every twinkling collection
the stained items. There's a zillion stained items, which are basically they're stains, which give you a passive, like very slight buff that doesn't do much, and also like stained items that you need to have a stain on you to like have that item. And those items like actually change the game a lot, like significantly. Where we go?
As fleeting as a dying star.
So there's no like Hamlet, so to speak.
I mean, technically, like this
really
Hamlet, like not really, you know.
Or be consumed
by
them.
Like, kind of technically, also the hotels kind of act mechanically as Hamlets because it's where you like to like upgrade your characters and upgrade moves and like get permanent stat buffs and stuff like that. But like it's different, you know.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake.
Oh,
would doom us both.
I am very thankful
for your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause. And I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and...
Wait, do we need...
A occultism.
Do we need to watch out for spoilers for the first game? Because it's like, what, more than 10 years old now?
No.
We're lost souls.
Right, so like, is the narrator still your dad, so to speak?
No, there's a different guy as the narrator. I'm thinking we should have taken the exact same like goal with me. Like the same group, same squad.
This vagrant
is
more.
No, that seems pretty solid.
Like this is a pretty effective squad considering.
Yeah.
Like they have pretty good healing, pretty good tanking, pretty good damage output between them.
The defender, or like, I can't remember what his name was the first one.
The road is yours to travel.
Which one?
But you are not alone.
The guy with the shield and the mace.
What's it called? Man at Arms.
Barristan. Yeah, Man at Arms, like that. Like I slept on that class for so long.
Man at Arms is so good. It's crazy.
It's fantastic.
You see,
like he just has a lot of health and like really good damage output.
Is not immune.
And like maybe you can just feel like, hey, you can have a really squishy group behind him. Like the rest of your party can just be really squishy.
Oh.
It's so nice.
Really squishy group behind him, or you can like a really effective backline tank.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, it's
as
great
long
all
as the
around
enemies
her.
aren't ignoring the like just as long as the enemies aren't ignoring the marked condition, because they do that.
Yeah, they
quite
do.
often.
Yeah.
But like I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, right? Like the combat is basically the same as in Dark Souls 1, except it just looks way better. You know? It really was what people wanted out of this game, was they wanted the Dark Souls 2 graphics on Dark Souls 1 gameplay. And like that's not exactly what they got, but like we got pretty close at one point.
Yeah, and like to be fair, like if they did release the same game, it would have been like, oh, it's just the same game with like a coat of paint, whatever. So like
Yeah.
They
They spent 7 years developing this one, and all it does is it looks a little better. Like people would get mad anyway.
Right.
You know?
So like, change was inevitable. Like it's to be seen whether like I like the changes or not. But I'm neutral for them.
Yeah.
At the moment.
You'll see. You'll see.
But the visuals are definitely like appreciated.
Visuals are definitely a huge upgrade. Because, no offense, obviously, Dark Souls 1 came out 10 years ago. It kind of looks like a video game that came out 10 years ago.
Right, and like that's not a bad thing. Like
it's not a bad
like,
thing, but it's obvious.
Yeah, like stylized graphics don't go out of style.
Yeah, it is incredibly stylized. But like, you know.
Yeah, so
there's a point where you get really tired of looking at that tiny fucking rectangle of boys.
Oh fuck. No, that's fair. But I'm never disappointed by Darkest Dungeon 1 graphics because it's like it works.
Yeah, it's
there's no need to like, you know. But like this, I like
this
the
incredible.
dynamic movement.
This looks like video games are art. Nice, and I broke his death armor.
Oh, we're not gonna go to that, right? Like start pontificating on like the fucking societal importance of video games.
No, of course not. Did you think that was this kind of show, Cider?
I was worried about it because like I haven't prepared anything.
Yeah,
I need to go like read Capital first.
Yeah.
Persistence will overcome even.
Oh yeah, they changed it so what's it called? So doing poison or critting an enemy, the enemy still leaves a corpse, which honestly fair. That was kind of bullshit. That's another reason that Delta was incredible.
Yeah. No, fair, but I'm not gonna talk shit about it because of how clutch it came in on so many fucking fights.
Yeah, it's incredibly useful, but like, you know, if you're doing a poison build, which you should be doing because it's already the best thing to be doing for damage output, you also don't have to deal with one of the major setbacks of like slowing down your damage output.
No, but like with Blight, you could argue that like their flesh just melted, like their corpse is just a puddle.
Yeah.
You know? Like with bleeding, it was agreed.
Yeah, bleeding's a little weird.
Without purpose.
And actually do add a third damage over time in this game. That's the thing that you'll see.
Oh.
It's fire. I'll just tell you, it's fire.
So does it work the same as like?
Yeah, it does. It's just different characters
poison?
who ride fire rather than light or bleed.
Lower your guard.
Oh hey, we got him.
Open your gaze. It is safe here.
We got the head of the.
Oh, we got it. Okay.
Of the night
of the
Crusader.
Crusaders. Their legions lost,
Well, shit.
But here's the actual hotel thing. There's a whole system. There's a shop here. You can
spend what you
teach
can.
You can upgrade moves.
Or wealth no
here.
longer has meaning.
Oh.
You can upgrade the train ride, win rate. Court.
One learns
yes.
quickly when survival demands.
I gotta actually put on the battery helmet to get the Crusader unlock.
Your
The whole,
coach
like,
must
super
be
boss
maintained
thing.
if it is to carry you where you must go.
See, I like the idea of having to unlock characters for story.
It's really interesting.
Like, it's definitely like a different take, and I appreciate that because the first one was good. Like, obviously, like the whole like mercenary thing makes sense.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. They even gave you the Radiant Flame if you're a little baby and are bad at video games. Plus 15 resolute chance, 5% positive friendship, minus 25 traveling flame drain, but you get 15% less as candles. Fun fact, later on they actually reference the like Radiant and Stygian like difficulties, but you can also get the Stygian flame, that gives you more candles. And that's how I grinded it out, as Stygian.
Of course.
For like a zillion, you need like 200 candles or something.
So is like the Stygian flame just the opposite? It's like minus 15% resolute
yeah, basically
chance.
everything, basically plus everything on the bad chance, minus five. Oh yeah, relationships. God, how do I explain the relationships to you?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Is like
so every single character
having items that affect like.
So what's it called? They're all of the. God, what's the word? Like, you know the resolute and like the negative version of resolute. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. But like when their stress maxes out, they get like a masochistic or like selfish or whatever. Like they get fucked up.
Negative quirks.
Yeah, not negative quirks, but like, you know, because there really aren't quirks. Negative quirks.
Oh,
wait. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Where it's like for the rest of the round,
like
they're gonna be fucking. They're gonna do stupid shit out of control.
Yeah. The name is fucking.
Can't remember. Whatever.
Mind, but like
not
it's
the
once
point.
you get to like 100 stress. Yeah.
Not the point. In this, they totally changed it so that basically every character, when they hit their max stress, they will have basically a mental breakdown, which will affect these meters with their these like friendship meters of relationship between each of their teammates. If they're positive, then those characters will be more likely to like take hits for each other, or like that character will get a move powered up so when something happens from one character, the other character will do something like positive. And the other issue is that if it's negative, the exact opposite happens. If they do a move that the character will go, I don't like that move, and they'll get like more stress or something.
Honestly, bringing in the power of friendship into
It's
a
honestly
game
a way
like
cooler
Darkest
system.
Dungeon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is fundamentally broken up. Like, if you build for a friendship, it is very funny that every character goes like, cool, everything they do is now buffed forever for the rest of the run. And they do get to defeat a cosmic power of friendship.
I kind of like that, though.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. Because, yeah, Darkest Dungeon is the game about making, like, the best of a bad situation and, like, entropy and such. But, like, also the point is getting a team of people that shouldn't work together and, like, making it work somehow through just sheer grit.
Somehow, yeah. Like, yeah, it's definitely a pessimistic game, but like even with the end of Darkest Dungeon 1, like you could make the argument that like, hey, there is some like positive to be
There's still like
in the never-ending struggle.
Yep, the game is about carrying the flame. I'm definitely gonna upgrade some of the moves here because you can upgrade like every fight you get a single like upgrade point split between like all four party members.
Oh.
And that's also how they changed like how like moves used to upgrade like up to 5 tiers, and like after like tier 3 got kind of silly. Like 140%.
But like what happens if you like?
Now instead it's basically
what happens if
the
you
damages
die?
number and the monster slightly better. Resets the characters to your base. It's much more like a roguelike.
Okay, so if you die, like you don't have to go out and recruit more characters. Like once you unlock them, they're there.
Yeah, once you unlock them, they appear in your like main in the starting area house, so you can like pick them for your group.
Right, and like if they die, they get reset to 1, so you have to build them back up again.
Yep, you build them back up over the course of the round. Yeah.
Nice.
And like you lose all your gear, but it stays in the pool as like things that could show up.
Like, do we have the do we have the stagecoach upgrade where eventually you start getting like recruits with like fucking level 3 and 4 and shit?
Kind of. That's kind of a mechanic across exactly one character at the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's thing is that he's not a base character like ever. You cannot get him in your starting team, but you can hire him at specific ends, and he's really fucking strong. Like like every other character has a thing of their stun. It's like tied to like putting combo on a character. Not the Bounty Hunter, because he's the Bounty Hunter. That's his thing, is that he's fucking strong. He's like one of the best characters in base game. Ooh, that goes from base to stun. Very good. It's interesting. And like, that has its own, like, weaknesses to him. He's not just innately a you win the run now character. Like, there is still, like, a consequence to taking him.
I enjoyed Bounty Hunter in the first game, so, like, I'm looking forward to seeing.
We might see him. We probably will, considering. The issue's in that point blank shot. Point blank is still incredible, as you can probably guess.
He's French. It's
yeah, you're right.
You uncultured fool.
I don't respect the French. And I'm not gonna have to censor that one. I don't respect the French.
It's okay, because they're white, but, like,
Don't do that.
Nobody respects French, because, like, their language is pretty
what do you think about Bouncer's Belt? 20% healing received from skills, minus 15 push for Ez. Slap that on Man at Arms and let him get to work. Because Man at Arms already has a move that makes him they can't be pushed either anyway.
Fair, yeah, no. Sound decision.
Like, just let him face tank. Just let him face tank. Just let him face tank stupid.
That's what he's there for. What's the point of all that heavy armor if you aren't tanking anything?
You know, fair.
Dude, I'm so thankful for air conditioning though. Like, the outside temperature is 40, like, in the day it's like 43 degrees.
Oh yeah, trying to buy a ton of alcohol so we can get everyone to be friends.
Strongbox? Like, go back to Strongbox?
I can't afford Strongbox. 25 purple.
No, I was just reading the descriptions.
Increased stagger probably can bubble by 12 per stack. Oh yeah, the inventory management still. You only got 20 slots, baby. And way less of its consumables now. Because money is one of those. You know? Who's close to a friendship? I believe friendship is, what, 12, 14? Who can I crank to friendship, Matt? Friendship. Bearstan and Big B.
Make him gay.
Make him drink out of the same flask. Make him share a flask.
That's basically like mating out.
Yeah. And also, there's a little difference from like choosing the direction of what's it called of actual dungeon crawls. It's we choose the region between fire region and jungle region.
I mean, we can get them to do whatever we want as long as they're not like holding hands, you know?
What?
That's too far.
Yeah.
That's too far. Like holding hands, that's too far.
I'm thinking we go sprawl.
Oh, yeah.
Fire area? What are you thinking?
Cities burn. All that beauty and
anything that is not the cove.
You know, fair. I mean, you don't get cove. I will also go out of my way to avoid the cove because the actual super boss there is hard. No friendship procs.
I just have too much PTSD with the cove. Like that is my like top lose team.
Yeah, it is still bad. It is a bad time. It's a bad time. On Cider, I cannot wait for you to see like the boss fight.
Great cities of man.
I don't think you can see the system very different from how the what's it called, from like how the original dungeon crawling works, where like it's a set linear path. You just choose which rest stops to hit.
God, no, dude, you're right. The visuals are fantastic, man. This looks really fucking good.
Field hospital. Nobody's hurt. So that's pretty good. You could get rid of perks. Ooh, or we could buy stuff. I'm thinking we buy some salves considering like we're in the burn zone.
Yeah, definitely.
Does anybody have a bad?
3 for short runs, 4 for long runs.
Yeah. Ooh, selfish is really bad. But what else do we have? Needler's the same as selfish actually. No, selfish is actually worse than Needler. Jesus. About like a whole 5% on positive relation chance. Can attack +1 stress. That's also not good. Like, well, shit, it's only a 5% chance. Never mind. I was like, oh, if it's like a 20% chance, then we need to get rid of that.
Yeah, but that 5% chance is gonna happen when you don't want it to. Every fucking time.
I'm debating between either selfish on Dismas or off guard off of Barristan. Because off guard is also really bad for combat start. He goes last initiative order on ground start. He's 50% chance to have weakness to damage, which increases damage by like 20% for that hit.
Wait, didn't we give him something that like? Wait, no, that.
No, every character starts with a positive and negative trait. Randomly assigned. I'm gonna take off guard off them.
Yeah.
Tonight just has pillager later. Alright, we'll be on our way. So what do we got? Do we want to go to the lair? Or do we want to go to unknown for what's ahead? Ooh, I really don't want to go through more rough patches is the issue, because I already walked through one, and you only got 2 rough patches in us before we have to do a repair. No, we're gonna hit rough patches either way, regardless of route, actually. Yeah, let's do lair.
I assume the rough patches are bad for the stagecoach.
Yeah, there's 2 types of a stagecoach health. There's armor and wheels. And armor, armor gets damaged by ambushes, and wheels get damaged by rough patches. And basically, when either of those like hit 0, you have to do a different type of like defend the stagecoach minigame. basically keep the enemy off of us. Well, we're basically, it's a 3 of them have to keep the enemy off of the 4th one, who's repairing the stagecoach. Well, they use their actions to put it back to like fix the thing. It's a whole thing.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah, but the issue is that, you know, it can definitely be a grinder if you hit like 2 or 3 of them. I'm gonna go forward with, unless the Barristan next turn can go forward and lock someone in place. Stun a guy. I'll just kill this guy. Fuck you. Nice. Ooh, nice. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Oh, it's fine. Might as well.
Welcome relief from.
Also a lot of the healing.
Cure-all.
Also, a lot of the actual like healing stuff has very specific thresholds that only heals if a unit is below a certain threshold of health. Also, which is interesting, for sure. I feel like they did nerf actual bulk healing. Like they buffed tanks, so if they drop below that threshold, they like get healed for more. But it takes more but like they need to be like more at risk to heal them. I don't know, I like the system. I think it's interesting.
Incremental.
It gives it unironically it gives your healer something to do for the first couple of turns.
No, yeah. Like, Vestal was always the cheat code in the first game.
Yep. Because mass heal is very good.
Throw him in position 4.
Yep, mass heal was so strong.
By the time you get the mass heal to like rank 2, you're like doing 20 points to 30 points of healing.
Yep, on everyone all the
you're
time,
just like, okay.
It was very good.
Yeah, it sort of throws the whole like team comp element like just out the window because you could have whatever team and it's probably gonna survive.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
The only way they could have made the Vestal better was if she had some form of like stress healing, but I feel like at that point.
Yeah, at that point, like that's just the Bard again. That's a Jester again. Actually, they did change Vestal in like a pretty significant way that you'll have to see when you get to it. It's interesting. It's certainly interesting. They definitely changed her in ways that you might or might not like.
What awaits you inside.
So this is one of numerous layers. There's a layer in every area, and across the run of 4 areas, we need to clear at least 1 layer like fully to get to like beat the layer boss. Which is interesting.
The remains of philosophy, reason,
the whole thing,
and insight.
The layers are really hard. Is like the thing. They're like really hard. There are 2 really hard. There are 2 decently hard fights in a row against like tough enemies of the area, and 1 really hard fight against a boss of that area. The bosses do not fuck
judging
around.
Judging by how much damage you're doing, and it's not really reducing the bars all that much.
Yeah, like these guys have 16 already. Like that's crazy.
So I'm assuming the blue skull is the combat marker, right? Sorry, the combo marker.
Yeah, that's combo.
On which now you can stun.
Yep, certain attacks when they have combo does the thing.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Nice! Very good.
Early results are encouraging.
I could kill this guy. Nice high roll. Let's start shooting. Should I start shooting this guy? The issue with this guy's thing is that he has really, he has 1 very strong move they don't do if he's in the first position, and every one of his other moves is just moving forward in the lineup. So like you do just kind of got to pick it at him.
I mean, you do have the man at arms, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I could pull this guy forward a bunch. That'd probably be fine. Might as well turn it off blind. That guy. Nice! Blind and combo.
Ooh.
Yep. Ah, that hurt. God, and 2 people on fire? Jesus.
God damn, we still have a lot of fights to go through.
Yep. Whole lot.
We can't use themselves.
No, definitely. I definitely do not want to use salves right now. We gotta save the salves for like the actually hard parts of fights. Burn isn't too bad. It's only 2. Like everyone's pretty bulky, honestly. Like I got a pretty bulky team, genuinely. This is the fact that like
the characters do seem like, just off the bat, the characters do seem a little stronger than their iterations in the first game.
Yep.
Like they've definitely received a health buff.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I think Barristan having 42 base, like what's it called? Like that is upgrade level 1, I think. That's upgrade armor. Like armor level 1, I think. Or 2. I think it's like 1 or 2 armor upgrades for that normally. 5 data. Could high roll this guy. But I also want to deal with this guy. This guy is a big threat. He could do that mass burn thing. Like I got a couple of turns where this guy walks forward. Oh cool, yeah, and I got more business turns. Yeah, just dump rounds in this guy. Until the problem goes away. Poison you. Nice. That is taken care of.
Alright, Rob.
And that's cleaned up.
That's good.
Consider this fight cleaned.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Easy. So now let's do the next fight. Advance. And like the first 2 have like pretty decent like combo rewards, and the third one, when you have to do at least one boss fight. Or so you just get a game over and you get to the end of the run, and you aren't able to like fight the final boss of the run. It's a whole thing. Let's start picking.
So I assume the boss is after this.
Yeah, boss will be the fight after this one. That one's very cool.
God, the visual design, like not just the quality of the design, the actual designs themselves have gone up too.
They're so cool.
I love the extra detail.
They're so much cooler.
Like to be fair, this is the final finished version. Like I don't know what the initial stuff looked like.
No, I think this game always looked like this. Like basically every change they did was a gameplay change. Like basically everything they changed was gameplay, because like it really was like this game was flawless visually, and like the gameplay was at first. It was like this combat, but way slower, because enemies would just spam healing and you did way less damage. Enemies had more health, and basically every single like squad odd assembly of the enemies would have a guy whose job was to heal the rest of the group. And like that's a huge problem, because that makes fights almost identical. That's really good.
Yeah, they're doing what we do.
I mean, the difference is that, you know, the enemy doing what you do is a little different in difficulty, because of like, you know, what's it called? They have just better stats and like better kits than we do for most of it.
Yeah, fair.
And like their goal is not to like win the fight; it's to make a run take 2 hours, and you don't even win at the end. It's like combat was just slower with the actual thing. Combat was so much slower. It's like the one thing people didn't care for. Nice. On that guy or not.
Measure out your violence, then apply it judiciously.
Like I was about to say, the stress mechanics kind of, but
yeah, no, definitely. Instead of being on a scale of 100, it'll scale of 10 now, which is much more reasonable. As one would assume. Nice.
I mean,
that's very good. I think I'd take the. Yeah, I definitely take the burn off Barristan. That's a lot of burn going down.
Extinguished at last.
You do not want to be in there. And killing that guy gets a little bit of healing. Combo. Let's push you back. That's fine. That's just durable. Oh shit. I think that's how bad business is looking. Disney got burned. Oh shit. That might be not good. Let's hope that we can get some healing going on for him. Yes. He won't die. Things are gonna be dicey for a minute. That's fine. I think this guy just killed himself, because now Barristan can hit him. Yeah, now Barristan gets to hit him.
A simple variable.
But now it's the boss of the area. Look at all the rewards. I think we will advance.
Oh.
Look at the prizes.
Alright, here we go.
So this is the Burning Librarian. His thing is that these piles of books are in his way. You do not want that librarian to hit the front. For the love of God, don't let him hit the front. He will dumpster you.
A brilliant conclusion.
Nice. Yeah, his actual thing is that he will waste his turns burning up the books in front of him. And, like, you have a clock that you have to deal with him by.
Right.
And, if he gets to the front, he will just spam, like, gigantic fire. He will just spam a gigantic fire so that just kills you. Over and over. It doesn't literally just kill you, but, like, it's a ton of damage. I need to take some stress off some boys.
The slow suffering begins.
Not too bad.
Yep. Nice, I'm third column. Yeah, he will just spam Burn Bright on us and just kill the shit out of us.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fire. Because he gets 3 attacks. So you spam Burn Bright and put like 9 fire per turn on everyone. And like, you just can't outdamage that. And also, really interesting, healing is like pretty limited in this game, which is very, very interesting to change. Like Priscilla's only has a 3 field medicines on her. Maybe she can use it in a fight. Healing is way more limited, which, you know, it always made sense. It always made sense to go for damage over healing because enemies could just out-damage your healing regardless. There are very few situations where you could out-heal them. But, like, especially here, like, you gotta put a, like, they put a clock on you. Like, you're better for putting damage on these guys. What turn? I think you can DPS him down. Yeah, now he's in Vision 3, it's actually way easier to put damage on him.
No, see, I'm at actually game now.
Yeah, it's very cool.
An opportunity squandered.
Don Steven has his own like Steam Workshop with like heavily modded like stuff, which is very nice. Unfortunately, I'm a big stupid idiot and I bought it during early access, where it's only on Epic Games Store, and it's the one video game I actually bought in Epic Games Store. And I regret it like regularly. I like think about how much I regret that like regularly.
What you like that?
The fact that I bought Dark Souls 2 on Epic and not Steam. Which, wouldn't you? I need to defend Abomination and he'll die. I really don't want him to die here. That would suck. Still can't believe him. It's strange.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Yep, that.
Alright, cool. Alright, this stream was fucking... Back.
Oh no.
Can you heal the books?
No. Sets a meltdown, so basically every single person has -2 in relationship between them and the other person. Jeez.
Inexorable.
I think I might be cooked. I don't know if I can do enough damage fast.
Shen, can you hear me?
Yes, I don't hear you. Shit. Oh god!
Shen, buddy, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you the whole time.
Oh, no.
You hear me? Yeah, I think we're losing here.
No, I could. Yeah, no, that's not good.
I think we're dying here. I don't know if we can do enough damage. Yeah, healer died. He still has like 60 health left. I don't know if we can do damage fast enough. Like, maybe I could do this.
No.
Like, maybe theoretically I could set up Dismas hard enough that he just, like, counterlocked this guy over and over, but, like, I don't think we're making out with anybody aside from Dismas, if so. Because, yeah, I set everyone on fire, he's dropped people low. It's bad. It's a bad time. God, if only I had point-blank shot. God, that's unfortunate. Stun him?
Yeah, I think we're done here, brother.
Yeah, I think we're cooked. If I hit this, I can heal for 5. Fire only hurts him for 4. If he doesn't target Barristan, he doesn't die here. Okay. I got one more turn before he does the burn everything mode, and then we're kind of cooked if that happens.
Alright.
Okay. Yes! He's targeted a tombstone! Stupid fuck!
Fight through the fatigue.
Holy shit, I think we might be able to do this. Like, for real.
Wait, that's insane. Like, the body still serves a purpose.
Yeah, because sometimes the enemy will just target it for some reason.
That's
Because they're kind of stupid. Holy shit! God, it's doable.
Right.
It's
we
doable.
might have a chance.
Nope. Here comes Ignite, that's phase 2.
He says that. He says.
Yeah, after he heals,
He says
after he heals
that. Like,
24.
fucking the second party member dies.
The second party member didn't die yet, no. He's at death's door, he's not dead.
Oh, wait. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the issue is how the fuck do I outpace this now? He got 2 turns in a row and he's gonna use his Dunegeon. Yeah, now he burns right and kills us. Now he's killing us.
But deadly all the
I've been trying to second burning bright though. Yeah, that's a double death blow. Yeah, now this is melting. Yeah, now this is it. This is it. God, we were doing so well. I was doing so well too. Hit him. God, I got him so close. And now we're fucked. Now we're cooked. Yeah, 2 in a row does it. For sure.
of all.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Confidence is an insidious killer.
Expected.
Sure is. You're right. You have a foothold. Now climb.
And experience.
But
Twin
on the
yardsticks
bright side,
of
we got
progress.
some candles for the next run. I'm thinking we fill out those candles and then we call it the next episode. Because it's been 50 already.
We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
Yeah, recollection for both items, working
To
fields for that.
recall a thing
This is where we get the other stuff actually.
is to make it real once more.
Timeless Woods, Living City, these are unlocked characters.
Hearts and minds will carry the
And
day.
Interpreted Coasters where we unlock like passives that permanent benefit us. What do you think about Living City to try to unlock a character? I mean, you got enough candles we could unlock it. We try to unlock a character. Like a new character.
Let's see.
Those are the options. Leper, Cultist, Runaway, Vestal, Flagellant.
Jester's always a good option.
Jester's an option. Do we do Jester? Because I'm really partial to like Runaway and Occultist. They're both very cool.
Actually, I haven't seen Runaway. Let's do that.
Runaway's a new character in this. They're very cool.
Yeah, exactly. So do that.
Oop.
Runaway.
Unlocked Runaway. Still have 6 more candles that you could devote to what's it called? Is there anything else you could unlock with this? Timeless City
is the heart that warms the mind.
We can upgrade our carriage for 3. So more inventory space. Ooh!
Yeah, let's do
or we
that.
got a companion.
Oh, plus 10. Ooh. Oh, luxury item drop.
Yep. Increased positive range chance plus 5.
Yeah, let's take that one.
Boost per luxury item.
It cannot fight, but perhaps it can calm.
Alrighty. Let's get rolling. New
And
adventure.
Or into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
Yep. Still got to Act 1.
The
How's it
seat of
beefed?
your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
You made it to F1 and then you shrieked it.
Yeah.
Interminable faculty socials became something of a delight.
No, it's a
Knowing we
It's Kendrick Lamar reference, never mind.
table.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot you don't listen to rap music.
Riveting discussion.
No, I listen to some rap
You-
music. I don't listen to
you
gay rap
specifically
music.
Yeah, sure. Kendrick Lamar. Gay rap music. Sure, yeah, man.
Would you not describe it as such?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Shen, you. Wait, Shen. Yeah, I forgot you're a huge Drake fan, right? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Huge what?
Totally makes sense. Drake fan.
No.
You're a huge fan of Drake.
No, I made fun of Drake harder than you did. And we both know it.
No, dude. Chet, this is a no joking song, babe. Like you can admit you're one of the Aubrey, right?
What?
You're one of the Aubreys.
What? Oh,
No, like
God,
his name is Aubrey Drake Graham. Like,
Did he try to make a fucking like stand name? That's so stupid.
yeah.
He named his fucking fans after
didn't, but,
himself.
like, if they're no, but like he didn't do that, but like you would think like the Drake fan base is the kind of thing that would be like, oh yeah, we'll call ourselves the Aubreys, like the Swifties.
God,
you know what I mean?
Terrible. Yeah, this is the Runaway. They're one of the new characters introduced in this game. Their whole thing is burn.
You know what?
They're very cool.
Wait, after this, Shen, like I'd really like to sit down with you and like have you listen to like all of the diss tracks that came out in this beat,
man,
and see like how you react to it. I feel like that would be fun.
That would be funny, but also I'd get so mad.
Indiscriminate science.
You would, yeah. No, like the Drake ones are terrible.
Yeah. What do we think about a comp like this for the coming episode and the coming fight?
Let me see the Runaway.
Runaway's thing is burn. They got a front range burn that does a little more damage, that does 3 to 6. And they got a back one that does a little less damage, but a little more burn.
Sexy. Let's go.
They got stealth, which is pretty cool. They got regeneration and stealth, which is very cool. And they got blinding and setting up combo. They're, a backline frail supporter character.
Alright, let's go with this then.
Yup, let's go with this guy.
I like your setup.
Yup.
You may have to cut this bit out, but like, do you discuss like the other stuff we do?
I mean, we discuss Kane sometimes, and we discuss like Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes. We don't talk about Womp now, the actual thing.
Fair.
But found stagnation instead.
That's fair, yeah.
But let's go on this run. You guys will probably get to see content up to up to the first first hotel at this point. And then we'll hopefully win a run on the second episode.
The bulwark of your denial.
No, like
I was I'm a big stupid idiot who has now effectively cut my own watch time because people are sure going to go, well, I don't want to watch the last 10 minutes, I'm just going to watch the next episode. And I've actually crippled my watch time like an idiot. Subscribe! Please!
Alright, come on. Let's not be so pessimistic.
You could be my 15th subscriber! You! The one in the audience watching this right now! Go do it! YouTube.com/Shenron! Check it out! It's cool! Subscribe! Or don't, I'm not your dad. I don't know, but I don't, but... I don't know why, but I'm not your dad is so funny. Unironically, that's like my #1 bit. Subscribe or don't, I'm not your dad. You're free will.
Actually, we don't. Quantum mechanics dictates that we don't, bro.
Dang.
Or maybe it does. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think the idea of saying that the supercomputer would actually be able to confirm that like a person exists, like there's absolutely zero way to actually prove that. Like it's entirely built on the fundamental of for sure the laws of physics work that way, with absolutely zero proof aside from the fact that we're observing it. You know?
I mean, like, there's gotta be something there, right? Like at the very least, even if it is fake, does it matter?
Yeah.
Not really. Like, it's like, oh, okay, what do you do? Like, you step out of the fakeness, then what? You die. Like, your existence stops. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, like, Shen, this is why you need to get into the older Elder Scrolls games.
Oh yeah, because the whole thing of is it more noble to be innately evil, but to overcome that evil through great effort or whatever?
No.
That thing in Skyrim right now. I'm thinking of.
No. I'm not talking about Skyrim. Like, I'm talking about the older Elder.
No. Yeah, I figured.
Like the ones with like the really good lore.
Yeah, you're talking about like Arena.
The really good lore, right? No, not Arena. I'm talking about like the Daggerfall and Morrowind.
Yeah, Daggerfall.
And Oblivion to a certain.
Can make all the difference.
But
yeah, but like I don't know. I don't like first-person
RPGs.
I don't like first-person RPGs, and I really don't like computer RPGs. If that makes any sense. Like, you know the genre. It's computer RPGs.
You can play it third person.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we can just wombo combo this guy.
I mean, even if
you just beat that guy down. That was very funny.
The thing is, the fight was going fine until we got to the lair. Like, everything up to the lair was like very easy.
Absolutely fine, yeah. I find that my favorite like backline comp is definitely Runaway and Plague Doctor. Like they just dump damage on people. It's like I'm putting like 8 fire on them and 8 poison. It's very good.
Rest now for a time.
Yeah.
This
Actually, just realized,
Stop is leagues away.
Cider, we didn't even have a reason to go into that lair. I truly forgot the fact that we could use the battered helm as our, like, as the trophy that we need to go into the fight the final boss of the run. I'm just a big stupid idiot. Went to the lair for nothing.
Yes, yes you are.
Fair, but
I definitely know exactly what you're talking about with the battering helm. Because I thought that was just something you needed to unlock the Crusader. But, like, I presume the Crusader comes in at the end of that quest.
Yeah, at the end of that quest line where you fight a special final boss that is the, like, corrupted Crusader. Oh, hey, this is where the companions show up. Orphan and Wolf Cub, also like Reds, yep. Foiling or feel it. When using cat food, apply the following effects. Food gear equipped. Okay, it does a whole bunch of different things than gear, that's fun. Oh, and we can buy cat food. That's kind of fun.
Let's get some cats, bro. Let's get some cats.
Here you go, sweetie.
Out of all of us, I'm guessing Zach will be the one who ends up with, like, 4 cats.
Yeah. This should be kind of bad at combat items, like, what's it called? We would definitely prefer, like, you know, salves and the alps and mystery herbs and such. Oh, no, we do have salves,
take a bunch of salves, bro.
We do have salves.
Take a bunch of salves.
Yep, salves and anti-venoms. Let's try
the means of mastery.
I really liked upgrading this to make it do a stun instead of that. Upgrade.
Upgrade battle medicine as well.
Yep. Well, that's how I was gonna do. Sounds very good. What do you got? Debuffs. And
I mean, the boss is immune to... The boss we're gonna fight is immune to burning.
I mean, you're probably gonna wind up fighting a different... I mean, you don't need to fight that boss anymore is the thing, because you have the battered helm. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm gonna put Firefly on her. You probably get the... Honestly, your move attack up is really good. Ooh, actually, or stun when target is. Combo is also very good. Anything else to do? I mean, 6 poison is really strong, though. 6 poison is so strong.
No, that's definitely worth it.
What's the relationships looking like? Friends. Nope, not for you. None of y'all especially friendly. Dang. Well, let's slap that cat into our animal cage. Into our literal animal cage.
It's like those, like, you know, in, like, 90s movies when they had, like, strip clubs and you would see, like, women dancing in cages and shit?
Yeah! I know exactly what you're talking about. Holy
like
shit.
That.
but it's just a cat that you abuse?
What was the point?
I don't know.
Is that how, like, bad people are at those points where they're, like, just grabbing at dancers to the point where they have to put them in cages to, like, keep them safe?
I think it's because most of them didn't want to be there. What's the other implication?
They just locked them in there, like...
Yeah, they really don't... Yeah, like
normally
you don't want to turn you into a stripper, like, they really don't want to be a stripper.
No, yeah, they just throw them in there, like, dance for your food.
But, on a weird conversation about strippers, speaking of which, on the next episode, we're gonna go on another adventure. Goodbye!
Devious Plains.
Go to the Devious Plains.
Devious Plain.
Cider, you got any fun sign-offs
We're gonna be
today?
absolutely
Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. Fuck you.